Alright, so I am biting the bullet and I am making this video almost impromptu. I, for a couple of months now, have really wanted to make this video, but I was focusing a lot on like, oh my gosh, I have to have the best camera and I have to have lighting and I have to have somebody edit it and it's got to be perfect because I need to have the best video. And the more that I thought about it, the more ridiculous that sounded, because it doesn't matter what my lighting looks like, or if I had my hair done for it, or if my eyebrows are too bushy, or anything like that. The technical aspect of this video is not what matters. What matters is what I want to say to you. And what I want to say to you does not come easy. And it has taken a long, long time, and a lot of searching, and a lot of growing, and a lot of pain, and a lot of tears, a lot of hard times before I could get to this point where I'm sitting here now to say 3 words. And you would think that saying 3 words is not that hard. But when it's these 3 words, it really is. And part of the reason why I never made this video before now is because I'm not going to tell you something I don't believe. And unless I believe something, unless I know something in my heart, I'm not going to tell it to you as truth. And I'm at a point now where I don't just think, but I know it gets better. Things have to get worse before they get better. But I'm only here right now because things do get better. It does get better. You will get better. It will get better. In the fall of 2009, I was basically outed to my family. And that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day that I will absolutely share with you one day. But not now. But when my family found out, it was a very mixed reaction, because I come from a very religious, very conservative family. And I had some family who basically stopped talking to me forever. I had some family that couldn't have cared less, and they just kept on loving me. And I had some family that were in the middle who didn't really know how to react, and they like kind of had to step away for a little bit and give it some thought and then come back. I had friends that stuck by my side, but I had friends who left me by the wayside. And it was hard. It sucked. It really did suck. And, you know, like, there were times when I didn't think I was going to get through it. I really didn't. There's another story for another time. But suffice it to say, I really wondered if I was ever going to make it to this point where I could tell somebody who was going through exactly what I had gone through that it does get better and you will get through it. And, you know, like, I don't want to bore you with my entire life story, because that's not what this video is about. But to go from where I was 3 years ago, yes, 3 years. It took me 3 years to be able to sit here and actually smile. To smile about it. Because it is hard, and it sucks. And sometimes you're going to feel like you're by yourself, and sometimes you're going to feel like you can't make it. And sometimes you're going to feel like you have no idea what to do, what's going on around you, why it even matters. If you made a mistake, if anybody's ever going to accept you, if anybody's ever going to love you, if you're ever going to accept yourself, if you're ever going to love yourself, you're going to feel that. And the answer is yes, 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 and yes. Because you are going to find people who love you for who you are. You are going to learn to love yourself. You are going to learn that this does not define who you are. As much as some people want to use this to tell you who you are, this isn't who you are. It's an aspect of what you are. Because I'm many things, but I am just one person. I'm many things in that I'm a son, I'm a brother, I'm an uncle, a cousin, a grandson, a singer, an artist, a traveler, a gardener, a person who likes to cook, a type A personality. I'm a person who loves the color orange. I'm a person who loves to shop. I am many, many things. But I'm always going to be Jason Elliott. I'm always going to be that person that's inside of me. And you are many things. You may be young, old, a son, a daughter, a rock star, or a zookeeper. It doesn't matter who you are. Well, that's wrong. But it's okay because I'm not editing it, because sometimes in life you can't edit. What I meant to say was, it doesn't matter what you are, because of who you are. And don't let people judge you based on what you are, when who you are is so much more beautiful than what you are. Yeah, I'm gay. Yeah, I'm a Christian. Yeah, I'm a guy with blue eyes. Yeah, I'm tall. Yeah, I'm a student. Sure. But if you just take one of those things, you lose everything else about yourself. So, instead of focusing on the fact that, oh, I'm gay, and that's all I am, I had to learn that, yes, I'm gay, but yes, I love to sing, so I'm a singer, I'm a musician. And, oh, look, here's another one. Like, I like to cook. Let me cook dinner sometime. And when I realized that, and when I embraced who I was instead of what I was, that's when my world started to change. And I started to realize, hey, there's still hope for me. And there's still hope for you too. It's hard. It sucks. And I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and tell you, oh, well, in 6 months it's going to be better. Or, oh, it's going to take a year, but then everything's going to be perfect. Or, well, after a certain amount of time, it's not going to even be an issue anymore. Because it still is an issue. And it took me a lot more than 6 months or a year to be okay with it. It took me a freaking long time. But I'm here. And if I'm here, you can be here too. So don't give up. You have a story that nobody else can tell. Like I said, I have my whole life story that I want to share with you. But I'm just one story. My story isn't the same as yours. And one day you're going to be sitting here making your own video. You might be freaking out right now thinking about making that video. But one day you're going to make that video. Or you're going to talk to that young person or that older person or your siblings or your neighbors or your friends. And you're going to be able to tell them just how far you've come. So don't give up. Don't give in. Don't lose hope. And don't give up your strength. You have the opportunity to show the world just how strong you are and just how full of hope you are and how beautiful you are. Not because of what you are, but because of who you are. So no matter how down you're feeling right now, how slow you feel like things are moving, how heavy your heart is, or how much baggage you're carrying, I promise that it will get better. It does get better, and it is getting better. And I wouldn't lie to you. So, hang in there. And know that you're not alone. And know that you're beautiful because of who you are, not what you are. And if I can sit here and make this video, you better believe that is true. And I think once you know my story, you'll probably understand what I mean a little more. But for now, let's just leave it at, it does get better.